What's up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy Jay Tuck, Cowboys Up, and you're now tuned into the Cowboys Fans Only channel. So go ahead, do me a favor, comment, like, subscribe, somewhere down there, somewhere down there, somewhere down there. And be sure to turn on the notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys content from this channel, man. I appreciate all the support, all the love. You guys already know what it is, man. You guys know what it is, man. So, it's been a slow media day when it comes to Dallas Cowboys news. And to be honest with you, I'm not tripping. I'm perfectly okay with that, right? Because I feel like Cowboys Nation, we could use a break, have a slow media day. I know we've been talking about internships or whatnot, and I kind of voiced my opinion on that. So definitely follow me on Twitter at JTuck151. So, during all the turmoil about internships and free labor or whatnot, I was doing some research here. And I thought, let's piggyback off the last conversation from the last video that we had the other day, speaking about some of these free agencies. Because when it comes to really rebuilding this team, it comes down to three aspects, as my guy Nick from Stargang always says. It's, the draft, trading, or via free agency. Now, we all know, Cowboys fans, we do the draft well thus far. Trades, no, we don't make that many blockbuster trades, though we did make one for Amari Cooper that tended to work in our favor. Shots at the Coop. But when it comes to free agency, yeah, man, free agency just hasn't been a strong point for the Dallas Cowboys for quite some time. And I think it's really once Stephen Jones took over the helm and the reins of things, it's been a lot different. Free agency looks a lot different in the Stephen Jones era than it does in the Jerry Jones era. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, Tuck, it's still a Jerry. Nah, man. Stephen Jones is actually in charge and running the ship right now. Jerry Jones is just the face of it. So I'm going to dive into a few options when it comes to free agency that we can address this year. A few of my guys that I would like to address. Now, I want to headline with this. I know. Tuck. We don't spend no money in free agency. There's no chance in hell we're going to get these guys. I know that. That's for a whole nother video, right? But for this video, I want to bring a few guys to your attention that you probably already have on your radar. But a few guys that I would be clamoring for, that I would want to bring to Dallas, that I feel like can have the proper impact with this team and get us moving back in the right direction, especially defensively. All the guys that I have listed are defensive guys because defense wins championships. That's what y'all want to hear from me, right? Defense wins championships because we can't draft any offensive players. You can't bring in any offensive players, right? It has to be defense focused this offseason. So I got a few guys when it comes to free agency that I got in mind. Let me know down in the chat some guys who I may have missed that's on your radar, that's high on your radar. Like I said, we're going to get to another video where I'm really going to dive into some of these Stephen Jones type quality players. But just to start off, man, I want to have my eye on a few guys I want to bring to your attention, man. So first and foremost, right, one of the most important players I feel like the Dallas Cowboys can address in this free agency is the safety Justin Simmons from the Denver Broncos. Now, here's the dilemma when it comes to that, right? Justin Simmons is also represented by Todd France. Yeah, Todd France that we've been struggling with this whole Dak Prescott situation. And yeah, so he represents Justin Simmons as well. So the odds of us being able to get the caliber of player of Justin Simmons in Dallas is slim to none, because I feel like Jerry and Stephen Jones don't even want to do business with Todd France with this Dak situation. I highly doubt they're going to do it with Justin Simmons. But let's just play the game, but what if, right? I feel like Justin Simmons would be the prototypical free safety that we've been wanting for so long in Dallas. I feel like he would fit perfectly in Dan Quinn's scheme, especially playing a single high guy. He would fit well with Donovan Wilson. He's a playmaker. He has a nose for the ball. He's active. He's wiry. He can cover sideline to sideline. He can tackle, as you guys can clearly see by the video, man. So if there's an opportunity to get a player of Justin Simmons' caliber, I'm all for it. Like, if I had a checkbook, cut the checkbook, Justin Simmons, what do you need? Let's go ahead and make that thing happen, because I'm all for Justin Simmons coming here into Dallas. But I think, based on the numbers, and I got these numbers off of Pro Football Focus, right? Justin Simmons is probably going to be around the range of $16 million per year, maybe for a 4 to 5 year deal. Yeah, Stephen Jones is going to be like, man, I ain't got it, man. But I would definitely want to bring a player of Justin Simmons' caliber into Dallas, because I feel like what the Dallas Cowboys really need to address is that free safety position. Now, The other night on the live show, we talked about a free safety option, a few free safety options actually, via draft. But I would like to have a veteran and then maybe in the draft add a rookie player for more depth. Because right now the cupboard's bare. I mean, we pretty much have Xavier Woods. He's going to be out free agency, which we spoke about, which, some don't think he'll return or don't want him to return. I have a feeling that he may be back for the Lolo. But, besides Xavier Woods, Donovan Wilson, Thompson, the cupboard's really bare at that safety position. And this year in free agency, the safety market, there's a lot of quality players when it comes to free agency. But if you want instant impact, I'm taking Justin Simmons out of from the Denver Broncos, man. But there's also been rumors floating around that he might be franchise tagged again. I mean, that's kind of been the Todd France mold, is getting your players franchise tagged. But if we're able to get this player, man, I'm all for it. The next one is another safety, man, Marcus Williams, man, young guy out of New Orleans Saints, man. Wiry, he's fired, man. He plays with passion. I like the way this guy plays football, man. He's able to get turnovers. Once again, has a nose for the ball, proper angles, very intelligent. He's young, and we will be able to bring him in to actually add him with Donovan Wilson. Now, is he just directly a free safety? I would say he's interchangeable. He can play the free safety and also the strong safety position. So if we want to interchange those pieces with him and Donovan Wilson, but I feel like that duo back there will be electric if we're able to add Marcus Williams to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, $14 million for a 4 or 5 year deal. Once again, is that too rich for Steven and Jerry Jones's blood for a safety position? I would probably say so. To be honest with you, if we're going to keep it 100, I'll probably say so. But like, once again, if we're able to get either or Justin Simmons or Marcus Williams, I would be all over it, man. Because like I said, I feel like they bring some extra layer of security when it comes to this free safety position in Dallas, and addressing the secondary, because I feel like that's the most important need. As we stated before, I know a lot of people were having questions about the cornerbacks. I feel like Cheeto Awuzie will be back. My biggest concern with the secondary isn't the corners per se, is actually the safety. So Justin Simmons or Marcus Williams, definitely, at that price, I'm signing that tag for him. Linebacker position. So this is a guy who's played in Seattle, KJ Wright, man. He's more of a Sam line. Well, he played, a little bit of Mike, a little bit of Will, but he's been playing Sam this past season due to injury. I think he had an ACL injury, so I didn't think he played the majority of this season. I think he was out. He was kind of limited in Seattle, but if you're able to add KJ Wright and put him at the Sam linebacker position, also with Van Der Esch, and also maybe have Jalen Smith at the Will position, I feel like this is a veteran player who is familiar with Dan Quinn's scheme that can add some instant impacts. I mean, he's consistent when it comes to tackling year after year. He's very smart, very intelligent. He's versatile. He can cover sideline to sideline. That's before injury, but I feel like he'll be okay recovering from injury, because ACL injuries, they're not like what they used to be in the NFL. But I'm personally a huge fan of KJ Wright. Very intelligent guy, man, and I feel like he can add some depth to his linebacker position, because just like the safety position, when it comes to our linebackers, I mean, if we are moving on from Joe Thomas, I mean, we do have Francis Bernard and Gifford and some of these other guys who are kind of unproven at this point. But if you're able to solidify this linebacker position with adding a KJ Wright, and then maybe you get one of these linebackers in the 3rd or 4th round to add for more depth, I feel like that will put the Dallas Cowboys back on track, because, we always got to take into consideration Leighton Van Der Esch's health. We don't know if he's going to play a full season. What is Sean Lee going to do? We really don't know. I feel like right now, we have to move forward thinking that Sean Lee will not be on the Dallas Cowboys. So if we're able to get a player at KJ Wright's caliber, $6 million per year, that's affordable, Steven. Maybe for a 2-year deal. See if Dan Quinn can lure him over to Dallas. The next guy is a guy that we've spoken about a lot, man. Dalvin Tomlinson, interior defensive lineman, 1 tech from the New York Giants, man. So this guy is just a run stopper, man. He's a big physical run stopper, man. I call him the Fat Nasties, and when you want a Fat Nasties, Dalvin Tomlinson definitely is that guy. Now, what will his price tag be? I really don't know. Like I said, Pro Football Focus had him around $13 million, on an annual basis. Will the Dallas Cowboys sign a defensive tackle for that much? I'm really unsure. I know there's been possible rumors of the Giants possibly could use a tag on him, or maybe look to move him and find a tag and trade ordeal from I seen from Giants Twitter. But if you're able to bring in a Dalvin Tomlinson, I feel like that will give us the opportunity to move on from Antoine Woods, really get your 1 tech, man, that one guy that you can lean on, and then we can add more 1 tech interior depth via the draft, whether you add one of my guys, whether it's Tyler Shelvin or McNeil or a lot of the guys you guys have been speaking about in the comments. But if you're able to get Dalvin Tomlinson at that one tech position. The one tech, which is defensive line, right over the center, and also the free safety positions, I feel like are the most important positions the Dallas Cowboys defense must address this offseason, because there's a lot of holes there, and we give a lot of runs right down the middle, man. So I feel like we need to solidify that in the free safety position, also with Dalvin Tomlinson, or a one tech position. Another guy, man, kind of a mercenary, you know, he came off a Super Bowl, and Ndamukong Suh, man. So though he's up there in age, he's one of those guys I really kind of pinpoint that I think will be affordable for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, we've seen before, you know, Suh has posted himself in a Dallas Cowboys jersey, so he's possibly interested in coming to Dallas. Now, it really depends on what Tampa Bay will do. Will they give him another offer, since they did just win a Super Bowl, and he did play a lot of meaningful reps even at his age at Tampa? So will they want to, you know, give him an offer and bring him back? But if not, if he's looking to travel and get outside of Tampa, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys can definitely bring in Suh. He's going to give you not only that veteran leadership like we're going to get with the Gerald McCoy, but just that dog, man. Suh is just a dirty, downright dog, man, as we all know, since his days in Nebraska and when he played for the Lions, and he also went to, you know, the Dolphins. So he's traveled a little bit, man, a little longer than the tooth, man, but I feel like for the right price, Ndamukong Suh will be the perfect candidate to bring in-house for Dallas to help with that interior defensive line. Some other notable options, man, I got listed, man. Marcus May out New York Jets, safety, man, another quality safety that we can definitely bring in. I feel like his price point will probably be around a 12 to 14 mil on an annual basis, depending on what the deal is. I know a lot of people's also been talking about Patrick Peterson, cornerback out of Arizona. Much older guy, but he's a veteran, he's an athlete. It's kind of been a contrast. Should we keep him at cornerback or move him to safety? At this point, like I said, y'all, as far as the cornerback positions, I'm okay with that. I would move him back to free safety, man, and have him playing free safety, because he has the knowledge, he has the instincts back there. Like I said, he's a little bit long in the tooth, man, so will he really be able to play that single high safety and be as efficient as he was at the cornerback position? Also, John Johnson III, safety from the Rams, another quality guy we should be looking at to bring in for that safety position. And also another New York Giant, man, big Leonard Williams, man, he's going to be a free agent as well. So will he hit the market? I mean, the Giants really have decisions that they have to make when it comes to these two, whether it's Dalvin Tomlinson and also Leonard Williams. So will they be able to keep both? It kind of remains unseen. I'm thinking they won't. I think it's going to be kind of a one or the other type ordeal, because they also have a lot of depth with their defensive line, especially in the interior. So they might be able to move on and get things moving forward when it comes to really addressing that position, man. So I know y'all are probably killing me in chat, man. You know, we're not going to have no money, Tuck. We're not going to have no money. We saw Dak Prescott. Shh. Yes, we will have money if we sign Dak Prescott. We might not have money if we franchise tag Dak Prescott. That's what I want to say, because, you know, he's the most important free agent we can address this offseason. But I didn't want to go there. You know, I wanted to have this kind of a Dak free show, because I know, hey, y'all get down in the comments, man, and just wanted to bring to your attention a few guys that I got my eyes on. Like I said, we'll do a follow-up video of a few candidates more Stephen Jones friendly, some guys. But if it was me signing the checks, man, I would make a play for Justin Simmons and also try to make a move for Dalvin Tomlinson or Ndamukong Suh, man, out the gate. So tell me down below, man, who are some free agents that you guys got your eye on? You know, you don't have to be Stephen Jones friendly, man. We don't have to be cheap. We don't have to shop at Marshall's. That's no fun, man. We could go to Von Maur. We can go to Macy's and really get dripped out, Dallas Cowboys fans, because right now, as we currently stand, the Dallas Cowboys are about 25 million cap space, I believe, around that threshold. With a few different restructures, I feel like we can get to either 65 or maybe up to like 75. When it comes to restructuring a few contracts, whether it's Ezekiel Elliott, DeMarcus Lawrence, Zach Martin. I just saw something about Zach Martin's brother possibly joining the Cowboys as well. But Zach Martin, you know, some of these guys are going to be here for quite a long time. Restructuring their contract, getting Dak signed, and being able to be aggressive in free agency. I feel like it's critical that we are aggressive on the first day of free agency, because we need people in-house that can have instant impact. We can't go bargain shopping and getting the Darryl Worleys again and getting the Don Terry Poes and the Everson Griffin. Now, I will say this. Last year was a leap forward in the right direction, to be honest with y'all, because, you know, how we were so excited about getting Everson Griffin, though he didn't pan out. At least the Dallas Cowboys did attempt to make a move. So they were, you know, they were kind of mid-level last offseason when it came to free agency. So they had a few signings. None of them worked out. It even include Clinton Dix, Darrell Worley, Don Terry Poe. Gerald McCoy did get injured, and Everson Griffin. So maybe the Dallas Cowboys will step things up another level and actually make some moves in free agency, man. So it's your boy Jay Tuck, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you all, man. Thank you all seriously on the behalf of me and also my guy Nix from Star Gang. You guys tuned in. Yes, a lot of you Cowboys fans who watch this channel tuned into a 6-hour stream, which is major. So we broke down everything, man. We talked about the Dak situation. We addressed a few Dak haters. We talked about free agency. We did mock drafts. We had a blast Saturday night. So that's the things that you guys miss out on when you don't turn that notification bell and be locked in with the CFO channel, man. It's your boy Jay Tuck, man. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying blessed, staying encouraged, and let's go Cowboys. Stephen Jones, can you sign a few people, please? Damn, come on, let's go.